Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, hippies. Paz en el barrio. Winston, thank you for the kind words, and Bugs, well, you know how we do. Talk a little today about externalities. Vocabulary word. MBAs are examples of what I call imaginary degrees that the business community insisted universities should start granting to confer spurious legitimacy on and provide specious credentials for the altogether a-theoretical and even anti-philosophical thieveries of grubby, grasping commercial capitalism. I can give you the essentials of an MBA in 5 sentences, and for only $1,000, which is a fraction of what they charge you at Wharton. So pay attention. No, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but one of those sentences is privatize profit and socialize cost. Externalized costs are those costs in the production process which are borne by external agencies or agents. Defined by one source, they are negative impacts, that is to say, probably non-profitable impacts associated with economic transactions which concern people outside those transactions, meaning that neither the buyer nor the seller bears the brunt of those costs. One commodity or product which is the beneficiary, of course, of huge amounts of externalization would be our use of fossil fuels. The external costs generated by the exploitation of petroleum are not included in the price we pay when we acquire and or expend them. We do not see, for example, and usually do not even know, except on the rare occasions when there is a massive interruption, as which happened in the Gulf a couple of years ago, that those costs are paid by us in existential bills, not necessarily in cash that we dispense, but by massive resource depletion, pollution, environmental degradation, and the uncharted impacts, so far, on public health. The price that consumers pay for fuels they use, especially in the US of A, seldom reflects any of those actual costs, beyond those required to acquire and process a resource. Industry has been incredibly adept at externalizing costs while maximizing its profits at the expense of an entire ecological environmental system on the planet. Really, think the tar sands, the scars of which are visible from space. Industry rapes for its convenience, but we lie back and let it happen. Triple the current cost of gas to curtail emissions disaster, the climatologists argue. We cannot continue current insatiable consumption of petroleum like we're doing if we want anything like our civilization to survive. The patterns of consumption we have generated are literally killing ours and most other, or many other, mammalian species. It's an ecocide. $100 gasoline per gallon would not cover the social and environmental costs of driving cars powered by burning fossil fuels. Oh, you want to know the other 4 MBA-worthy sentences, hippies? Well, is the check in the mail? Ask me about it when I see you at the beach. Back to you, Winston. Hippie Central, my brother. Paz.